while I'm eating here, but whatever it is, it's certainly not derived from any animal. It's vegetable or made from vegetables or fruits. And it's part of the daily diet of Mr. and Mrs. C. Harding here, who've just returned from a very extensive overseas tour in Mexico, the United States, Germany, various European countries, and England, where they've been attending vegetarian conferences and doing vegetarian studies. They're also Rosicrucians. Well, Mr. Harding, you're not only vegetarians, but I believe you're vegan vegetarians. Now, what does this mean?
Vegan vegetarian is one whose diet consists of plant food instead of animal food, particularly as regards the proteins, protein foods. The vegan vegetarian does not partake of any dairy products, such as eggs, milk, cheese, or cream.
Nothing at all like that. Now, here I notice is something I nearly tried just now, which looks remarkably like cream, Mrs. Harding.
Yes,
what is it?
It's cashew nut cream. We have it on fruit and porridge, very sweet. It takes the place of the animal cream.
And what's this I've been eating here? I thought at first it was a crumb chop. It's very nice.
Yes.
I can't quite place
That
it.
is a soya patty. And
Now,
you have soya beans.
why are you vegan vegetarians?
Well, we feel that the vegan diet is very adequate. There is no need for anything else but plant food. And it cuts out the killing of animals completely. We have been living on it for many years now. I've brought a family up on it. And we feel that we are getting all the nutritious food and also delicious food.
Do you find it?
Vegetables.
Do you find it monotonous, this food?
No, there's such a lot to choose from.
It's certainly very colourful.
There's new fruits coming in every season, and my son is studying to be a dietitian, and we understand the value of the food we eat. That's one reason why we realise that we get everything we need through this diet, natural food.
I have a drink here which is a startling colour of bright green, which I'm going to try. What is it?
It is chlorophyll. Very much like blood, really. And
it's very nice.
Yes. The juice of vegetables, raw vegetables.
And this one?
And that is apple juice, pure apple juice. I get the juice from the apples myself, fresh.
What's a typical daily menu with you?
Well, we often have fruit for breakfast, raw fruit, and nuts or sunflower seed on it, sesame seed. And if it's cold, we may have millet and linseed porridge with sunflower seed oil on, dates or dried fruit in it. And sometimes we have muesli. That's a very popular breakfast overseas.
What is that?
And that is raw oats and fruit, lemon juice, and we have sunflower seed with it in the seed itself, not ground up.
I see.
And nuts as an alternative. And we very often have raw fruit. A lot of our food is made up of raw fruit and vegetables.
Mr. Harding, how long have you been a vegan vegetarian?
Just 1 year, but I have been a vegetarian for 24 years.
Do you ever have a desire for a good, I was going to say healthy, I shouldn't, but a good juicy steak?
No, I lost all desire for that, sir. Years ago I used to eat those things, but now I've lost all desire and I gain all my good health and vitality just from eating these natural foods.
Well, what's the real difference, I don't think we've got this yet, between a vegan vegetarian and someone who is just a vegetarian?
Well, a vegetarian is one who partakes of dairy products. That's the food of animals and, of course, the fowl. But a vegan vegetarian does not partake of any dairy products at all.
Now, why won't you eat something from an animal?
Well, for the simple reason we think better health can be obtained just from the plant life, which is the natural food as designed by the Creator. It is stated in the Bible, it's set out in the Bible, the food that we should eat, and that is the plant food. And with the dairy products, take milk for instance. Milk is not a satisfactory food at all.
A great number of people seem to think it is.
Yes, well, milk has its deficiencies. For one thing, it's a very mucus-forming food. It's a food that I can't partake at all because I have to watch Qatar, and I've suffered from that in the past. And by eliminating milk from my diet, I find that I do not suffer from Qatar trouble.
Well, I understand that a great many people in the Bible also ate flesh, and I can't say, to be perfectly honest, that I agree with you, but I do respect your opinions. Just one last thing. Have you ever considered the question of pain to animals?
Yes.
But what about pain to plants? Have you ever considered that plants
feel
pain?
That is a lesser pain, and we must
I'm quite serious on
take
this.
the lesser
Yes.
evil, really. And well, in the long distant future, we may not even eat the plant life. We may derive our nourishment from the air.
And what about clothes? Do you wear clothes made from animal fibers? Shoes, hides?
Well, we are endeavouring to get away from that type of clothes, but it is very difficult at the present time. Over in England, our experience over in England, that kind of clothing and footwear is coming into prominence.
So they're making it
yes,
not
they
from
are.
animals.
Yes,
I
not from
see.
animals.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. and Mrs. Harding.